say a picture is worth 1,000 words, so picture this. When it comes to meeting the needs of both corporate and private customers, only two words matter: reliable carriers. As North America's largest specialized automotive transporters, we can move a fleet of vehicles to a show and send a one-off to a concourse. And that's worth more than we can say. Reliable carriers. Vehicles taken seriously.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the beautiful Biltmore Hotel and RM Sotheby's Miami auction here this evening for part one, ladies and gentlemen. And may I say, you all look spectacular this evening. I'm absolutely delighted, ladies and gentlemen, to be introducing some of the lots this evening with our auctioneer. ModaMiami, ladies and gentlemen, would like to extend its absolute gratitude to its partners and the individual support they have given us for bringing this event to life. Their contributions have been essential in shaping an exciting experience for car collectors and enthusiasts. RM Sotheby's is proud to recognize reliable carriers as the official vehicle transport partner. Reliable Carriers is North America's largest specialist automotive transport company, serving 48 states and Canada. Please visit the reliable representatives on site to discuss your transportation needs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a brief note of our conditions of business. All sales are as is and where is. The final bid price does not include buyer's premium or any applicable taxes. Please note that the buyer's premium for this sale is 12% for motorcar lots with a final hammer price above final hammer price of $250,000 or below. In the event of final hammer price above $250,000 on motorcar lots, a buyer's premium of 12% will be paid on the first $250,000, and a buyer's premium of 10% will apply to the hammer price above $250,000. 20% for all non-motorcar lots, and payments for all lots must be arranged before 5 p.m. local time on Monday, March the 3rd. Please note that you may collect any purchased lot starting on Monday, March the 3rd. If you plan to collect your lot prior to Monday, please speak to an RM representative to make your special arrangements. All vehicles must be collected by Tuesday, March the 4th, 2025 by 12 p.m. EST. If removal is not arranged by this time, a removal and storage fee will apply. It is the buyer's responsibility to ensure their purchased lot whilst in storage, and please speak to an RM Sotheby's member in the auction settlement office should you have any questions at all. And finally, please note that sale room notices and addenda read ahead of any applicable lot this evening supersede the catalogue descriptions. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our CEO and founder of RM Sotheby's, Mr. Rob Myers.
Wow, a lot of familiar faces here. So I normally don't do this, but I'm so honored to be here tonight. I'm so honored that the Indianapolis Museum has put their trust in our company to sell 11 of the most important cars in the world. They get criticized for selling the cars, but reality is they have no indie connection. They're going to put a lot of money in the bank, and it's going to make a lot of money in interest, and that'll continue to make the museum successful and a great place for automotive people. So thank you. My bosses are all here from the board people at the Indy Museum. We sold a Mercedes a few weeks ago in Germany for them and a Ferrari in Paris a couple weeks ago. We're very honored to have them. They've been a pleasure to work with. Joe Hale, the president, Rob Dyson, Scott Borchetta, Jason Vancico. Thank you, men. Been a pleasure. I think it's pretty cool tonight. The look of this place, the crowd, the familiar faces. We got people here from all over the world. And we're having a great concours this weekend as well. And we're learning that business. This is our second year. But thank you all very much for the support you're showing us with this. And I said last year, I like criticism. If you see something we missed on, please tell us, and we'll try and correct it. So thank you very much for being here. Take an opportunity to buy some cars. Went out. Oh, there we go. You'll never get a chance to buy again in your life. And have fun tonight. Thanks again. Oh, here's our auctioneer. Sorry I couldn't get anybody better than this, but it was a last-minute call with Sholto Gilbertson, our chief auctioneer.
Cheers, Rob. Cheers, buddy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a great honor, as Rob has said. It's a great honor to welcome you all here at the wonderful Biltmore Hotel, ModaMiami. Please enjoy the great efforts that the team have put on to make sure this event is wonderful for all motor car enthusiasts coming from all over the world. So, this is where we get down to it, really, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? The first car from, well, not the first car, actually the third car from the Indianapolis Motor Museum. Lot 101, the 1930 Bugatti Type 35B Grand Prix. Genuine supercharged Type 35B model with known history from new. Raced in Europe both before and after World War II. Notable venues: Bugatti Grand Prix, Le Mans Chimay, as well as hill climb events. Part of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum since 1960, ladies and gentlemen. It's been in the collection since 1960. So 65 years of ownership. Please note the title for this lot is in transit. We will follow for the successful bidder. We have telephones coming in. We have Gord, we have Zach, we have Shelby, we have Annette Abachi, we have Kerry, we have RJ here. We've got the full team. We've got Matt Malamut here on the aisle. We've got a great team here at RM Sotheby's. And we're all going to work as hard as we can for the wonderful Indianapolis Motor Museum. Ladies and gentlemen, first lot of the day. Where shall I start? 500, thank you. 500, I'm bid. 500,000. 500,000. Maiden bid. $500,000. Any more bids? At 500,000 only. Thank you, sir. Good to see you at 5. Is that 600,000? Is that 600,000, sir? Yes, it is. Thank you. 600,000. 600,000, I'm bid. A familiar face, a good friend at 600,000. Any more bids? Please use your paddles, ladies and gentlemen. 700. It's a very dark room. 700. Would you like another one, sir? Are you sure? You have one already at 700. Are you sure? We're at 700,000. Any more bids now? $700,000 for the Bugatti. Ladies and gentlemen, $700,000. At $700,000. Any further bids? Grand Prix. Sorry? Thank you, Mr. Duff. Our president here, Gord Duff. $800,000 at $800,000. At $800,000. With you, Gord, 800,000. We have all the time. We're not in a rush. At $800,000. Any more bids at $800,000? At 800,000 on the telephone here with Gord at 800,000. Fair warning at $800,000. Grand Prix Bugatti. 65 years. Original chassis frame, engine, rear axle. 850 I've taken in the room, just ahead of you, sir. 850 with you, sir. Thank you. I have your bid. I'm holding your bid at $850,000. Holding your bid, sir. 900,000. Keep it in 50s for you, sir. Try another 50. We're at 900. Try another 50, sir. Try 50, sir. We will not find you another one, sir. At 900,000. Try 50. No regrets. Try 50. No regrets, sir. You will miss it, and we will not find you another one. 65 years in current ownership. Try another 50. 950. Thank you, sir. 950. You know it makes sense. At 950, $1 million. You were with me at the start, and you're back in at $1 million. Thank you, sir. And 50. 1,050,000. Same courtesy to you, sir. 1-1. $1.1 million. There's 3 of you on the car. We've got Gord, we've got you, sir, seated. $1.15 million. At 1.15. Mark, you're going to give him a nudge? Go on. 1.2, just ahead of you. Just ahead of you. 1.2. Matching numbers. 1.2. In the collection since 1960, matching chassis and engine. Since 1960, ladies and gentlemen, 1.2 with Gord's bid I have at $1.2 million for the 35B. At 1.25. 1.25. At 1.25 million. I'm holding your bid, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. RJ, have we got some champagne ready? Have we got prepped, ready to go? At 1.25 million. Gord is out. You sure? Sir? 1.25, you're absolutely sure? Well, thank you. We do appreciate it. Of course we do. Thank you so much. At 1.25 million for the first of today's Indianapolis collection. I'm going to call it. I will call the car. At 1.25 million going for the first time, sir. You're absolutely sure? At 1.25 million going for the second time. And Gord is out at 1.25 million for the Bugatti going for the third and final time. The car is sold. 1.25 million. Sorry. 3161. What a wonderful car, sir. Congratulations. Thank you to our underbidder. Thank you, Gord, to our underbidder. And what was the number again, RJ? 3161. Congratulations, sir. Well done. So, we moved from Bugatti 35Bs to Ford GT40 Mark IIs. One of just 8 Ford GT40 Mark IIs built. Competition Mark II with known history from new. Second place at the 12 Hour of Sebring as the car number 3 Holman Moody entry, driven by Walt Hangzen and Mark Donoghue. One of 3 Holman Moody GT40 Mark IIs entered at the 1966 24 Hour of Le Mans. Donated to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum in March 1968, ladies and gentlemen. 1968 in the current ownership. How do we open a car like this? In the homeland, the Ford GT40 Mark II, do we have $7 million anywhere? $7 million anywhere. At $7 million. Thank you, I've taken the bid. At $7 million. Thank you. At $7 million, I'm bid. Any further bids? At $7 million. Opening bid. I have the bid. At $7 million. Any further bids? At $7 million for the GT40. $8 million now. At $8 million. Thank you, Mr. Duff. At $8 million. Are we done at $8 million? Would you like another? $9 million now. Thank you, RJ. Our legendary bid spotter here, RJ, at the front row. Legendary. $9 million. I have your bid at $9 million. $10 million here at RM Sotheby's at $10 million. At $10 million. Try another one, sir. I will take the 5, of course. We're doing the best we can for Indianapolis Motor Museum, $10,500,000. A 10.5. $10,500,000. Here in the room, well, here in the courtyard, shall we say. Here at ModaMiami, $10.5 million. Against Gord's telephone, here in the room with RJ at $10,500,000. Unrepeatable, ladies and gentlemen. Once it's gone, it's gone. At $10,500,000. Are we sure now? At $10,500,000. Gord, are you out? You're out. Shelby? At $10,500,000. Well, I'm going to call the car at $10,500,000. Calling the car. Are we done? We are going to sell here on the aisle. I will take 10,750, sir. You owned it for a moment, sir. 10.75. You owned it for a moment. $11 million. $11 million. And was that 250? And another 250. 11,250. 11.5. 11.5 million. Thank you, Colonel. 11.5 million. 11.5 million. Shelby, here on the telephone. $12 million. Don't worry, sir. I'll take another 250. Don't let him scare you away, sir. He's trying to be intimidating, sir. Try another 250. Don't let him get away with it, sir. Try one more. You sure? Try one more. You're absolutely sure you will miss the car? I will not find you. This is it. It's gone. It's gone, sir. Are you sure? We're at 12. Try 250. You sure? You've left it all on the table? You've left it all on the table at $12 million here. Are we done? At $12 million with Shelby's telephone. against you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. At $12 million, we really appreciate your bids. Gord, we appreciate your clients as well. At $12 million, the car, you sure? You're sure the car is sold? 12 million. 4047. 4047. Thank you, sir, on the aisle. Matt, please thank our bidder. Please thank our bidder here. Thank you, sir. Well, it just keeps getting better, doesn't it? We go from Bugatti to 4 GT40s, and now we go to 1908 Mercedes 17.3 litre. Let me repeat. 17.3 litre Brooklyn Semmering Rennwagen. Marcus Goring helped me with the pronunciation on that one. A one-off factory competition machine, purpose-built for the most ferocious competition of its time, the Semmering Hill Climb. The 1908 and 1909 Semmering winner, driven by Otto Salzer. Also achieved third at the Champion de Mans, 1909 by Camille Giannazzi. Believed unique 17.3 litre installed by Mercedes in 1909. It's been in the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, in the museum, ladies and gentlemen, since 1964. Please focus on these dates. 1964, ladies and gentlemen. The ultimate pre-war Edwardian Mercedes. It's sitting over here. It's been the star of the show in my mind. I just think it's absolutely incredible. As you'd expect, telephones coming in. And what shall we say? 4 million anywhere? 4 million anywhere. $4 million anywhere. Looks good value at that. $4 million anywhere. I'm going to take my time, so let's not hold at $4 million anywhere. At $3 million. Thank you, Annette. You got me going at $3 million. Thank you. Annette Abachi at $3 million. Returning to Europe. Annette Abachi at $3 million. Any further bids at $3 million? The maiden bid. Any further bids, ladies and gentlemen, at $3 million? I can't see the hands at $3 million. Any further bids at $3 million? $3.5 million. Thank you. With Jake O'Gorman's bid at 3.5. Thank you, Jake, at 3.5. At 3.5 million. Any more bids at 3.5 million? At $3.5 million. Are we done? At 3.5, ladies and gentlemen, at 3.5 million. Annette, are we trying another one? Where's she gone? I've lost her. She's gone. At 3.5. 3.75. At 3.75 million. Thank you, Mr. Madsen. $4 million. Thank you, Brian. At $4 million. 4.25. Brian, Gord's come straight back at you at 4.25. At 4.25. At 4.25. 4.5. At 4.5 million. At 4.5 million. At 4.5 million. At 4.5, Brian Madsen's bidder versus Gord at 4.5 million. We will take our time. We will take our time. At 4.5. At 4.5 million. Brian, I'm holding your bid at 4.5 million. I have your bid. I'm holding you at 4.5. At 4.5 million. Ladies and gentlemen, please, at the back. Ladies and gentlemen, please, at the back. 4.5 million. 4.5 million. Brian, I'm holding your bid at 4.5 million. 4.75. Shelby's now in. 4.75. Thank you, Shelby. 4.75. It's great value, Brian. It's been in the museum since 1964, ladies and gentlemen, at 4.75. Try one more, Brian. Try one more. At 4.75 million. Try one more. $5 million with Gord now at $5 million. At $5 million. The car is on sale. The car is selling. At $5 million, the car is selling. Make no mistake. At $5 million. Probably the most remarkable of the collection in my eyes at $5 million. 17.3 litre Mercedes. At $5 million. The car is on sale. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake. You are going to miss it. At $5 million. At $5 million, we're selling the car. Evan. The car is selling at $5 million. At $5 million. It's all on the telephones. Brian, is your bidder out? You don't know. We'll give him a nudge. 5.25. Is that 250? Thank you. And 250,000. $5,250,000. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the bid spotting. Thank you. It's your job. 5.25. At 5.25. Any more bids at 5.25 million? 5.5 million. With our President Gord Duff at 5.5 million. At 5.5 million. We are in no rush, ladies and gentlemen. We're in no rush. At 5.5 million, I'm bid. Sir, front row, would you like another 250? 5.750. He's beating you to it. 5.75. 5.75. We're doing our very best up here. At 5.75. At 5.75 million. At 5.75. $6 million. $6 million. We will keep it in 250s for you, sir. We'll keep it in 250s. You coming back in on the front row? You're out. Thank you again for all your support throughout the whole project. Thank you. At $6 million. At $6 million. At $6 million. Well, they're working hard here on the phones, but we will have to call the car. I will keep it in 250s. It's selling, make no mistake. $6 million going for the first time. $6 million going for the second time. $6,250,000. Gord had lifted up his paddle. He already was owning it. He's now just put it back down. Shelby, Gord. It's almost like a sibling rivalry, isn't it? Look at this. $6,250,000. $6.5 million. Shelby, your turn. Is this like the playground in Chatham here? At $6,500,000. Shelby versus Gord at $6.5 million. At $6.5 million. He's lifting up that paddle number again. He's lifting it at 6.5. We're going to call, Shelby, at 6.5. Going for the first time. We've done this a few times. Going for the second time. At $6.5 million, the ham... 6,750. He does this on purpose, ladies and gentlemen. He does this on purpose. 6.75 million. 6.75 million. 6.75 million now. They are working hard at $6.75 million for the magnificent 1908 Mercedes 17-litre. Really is spectacular. Evan Ide, our pre-war specialist, really does rate this car. Evan, huge amount of work on this whole project of Indianapolis Motor Museum. Thank you, Evan Ide. A great, great part of the team. Pre-war knowledge. Please, any pre-war interested team, come and speak to Evan. $7 million! $7 million now. I told you we'd take our time. We've got plenty of time. Maybe change some dinner reservations, ladies and gentlemen. Simon, I can see you checking. $7 million. At $7 million. At $7 million. We know what's going to happen next. I'm going to call it, and Shelby's going to catch me just as the hammer falls. At $7 million, with Gord's bidder. Hammers up. $7.25 million. $7.25 million. 7.5, that's it, more like it. Speed it up. 7.5. $7.5 million. That's $7.5 million. Shelby. Shelby. $7.5 million. Well, thank your bidder, Shelby. Thank him very, very much. At $7.5 million for the mighty in Mercedes 17.3 litre, the mighty 17.3 litre Mercedes at $7.5 million. Gord's paddle is up. Shelby, last chance to you at $7.5 million. The car is sold. You missed it. Yeah. You missed it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Gord, the paddle number? 4039. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well, moving on now to something a little bit more modern. Lot 104, I have to say the lot number. The 1991 Benetton B191 Formula One single-seater here, driven by seven-time World Drivers' Champion Michael Schumacher, and to fourth place finish at the 1992 South African Grand Prix at his first race, his first full year in Formula One, in fact. Driven by Martin Brundle. I'm sure you've all seen Martin Brundle do his pit walks. Martin Brundle as well. Part of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum collection since June 2005. 2005. Schumacher Benetton. Telephones coming in. And what shall we say? Do we have $500,000 anywhere? Do we have $500,000 anywhere? At $500,000 anywhere. At $500,000 for the Benetton. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Schumacher history. At $500,000 anywhere. At $500,000. Come along now. at $500,000 anywhere. Sorry, 3? I'll take 300,000. All bids are good bids at 300,000. At 300,000, thank you, Mr. Sparling. Thank you, Mr. Sparling. At 300, where's the bid? Is that 400? 350, 350,000. At 350,000. Any more bids? At 350,000. At 350,000. 400,000. At 400,000 now. 450,000. It's all online. It's all online. Thank you, Mr. Sparling. 500,000. At $500,000. 550,000. Hello, Marcus. Good to see you. 550,000. Any more bids? At 550,000. The car's on sale, make no mistake. At 550,000. Any further offers now? At $550,000. Well, where's our telephones? $550,000. 580. At 580,000. At 580,000. $600,000. At $600,000. Selling all the way, ladies and gentlemen. Schumacher history. At $600,000 now. Are we done? 620. We have to do the best we can at 620,000. 650,000. 650,000. 650,000 for the Formula One car, the Benetton. At 650,000. At $650,000. Are we done? At 650. It's been all online. It's been all online. Telephones, are you out? Are you out, Will? Sorry, 680. Thank you, Mr. Sparling. 680,000 now. 680,000. Any further bids at $680,000? At 680,000. Are we done? At 680,000, the Schumacher Formula One Benetton. You're out, Will? At 680,000, going to start calling the Formula One car at $680,000. Going for the first time at 680,000. Going for the second time to our online bidder at 680,000. Going for the third and final time at $680,000. 690. Shelby. He does it. He does this on purpose. $690,000. 700,000. At 700,000. At 700,000. Any more bids at 700,000? Are we done this time, Shelby? Are we done this time? At 700. Need to be clearer with me because we're going to miss them at 700,000. Well, I'm selling now this time at $700,000. Fair warning now, ladies and gentlemen. Fair warning, I really mean it. $700,000. This time, Shelby, 700,000. I'm selling at 700,000. 700,000 online. Thank you. Well, moving on, lot 105 this time. Lot 105, the 1907 Itala, 120 horsepower works racing car. One of only two 1907 120 horsepower Itala models remaining, and formerly owned by legendary British speed record driver Henry Seagrave, ex-Seagrave, one of the great names of the United Kingdom and its motoring history. Acquired by the museum in 1965, ladies and gentlemen, 1965. We do have a sale room notice addendum Please note that the lot is titled with a state-assigned VIN. State-assigned VIN, that's not a concern. And where should we open? Where should we open? Do we have $600,000 for the Atala? $600,000 anywhere for the Atala. At $600,000. Where's the bid? Where's the bid? Make it clear, ladies and gentlemen. I can't see your paddles. $600,000 anywhere. Is that a bid over there, or are you filming? $600,000 anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, come along now. $600,000 only for the 1907 Atala. $600,000. Any more bids at $600,000? At $600,000. Ladies and gentlemen, at $600,000. At $600,000 now for the Atala. Come along now, ladies and gentlemen, at $600,000. What's your bid? $600,000 I'm bid. Thank you, Evan. At $600,000, the maiden bid I have at $600,000. Any more bids now? I have Evan's bid at $600,000. Jacob Gorman, $800,000. Thank you, $800,000. At $800,000. It's here now in the room against you, Evan. At $800,000. At $800,000. At $800,000. At $800,000 I have. Thank you at the back. Thank you, Jake. At $800,000. At $800,000. Shelby, are we on the phone on this one? At $800,000. At $800,000, Evan. $800,000. $850,000. Have to take it. I've got the bid here. $850. Thank you. $850. New bidder. The car is on sale. Good value, ladies and gentlemen. At $850,000. The bid's here. The car is on sale to the internet bidder. Well, it's great opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Do not miss this. Focus. At $850,000, Evan, the car is selling. At $850,000 for the 1907 Atala. At $850,000. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Going for the first time, ladies and gentlemen. At $850,000. Is that a bid? $900,000. Thank you, sir. Thank you on my far right. RJ, you've got him? Thank you. $900,000. At $900,000. We'll keep it in 50s for the online bid, but we are at $900,000. Any further bids? Any further bids at $900,000? At $900,000, it's here in the room. It's against you, Kerry. If they're going to be small, they need to be quick. You know, yes or no? 950s, back in. $950,000. $950,000. At $950,000. At $950,000. Gord, are they coming back at $1 million? $1 million. Thank you, Mr. Wilbanks. At $1 million. We will keep it in 50s, but they have to be quick.
It's on the button. It drives fast.
It's on the button. It drives beautifully, coming from Evan Ide, our pre-war specialist at RM Sotheby's. At $1 million. It's on the button, ready to go with Roger Wilbanks bidder. If we're going to take 50s, Kerry, they've got to be quicker than this. At $1 million. Well, I'm going to call it. Roger, I've got your bidder. I'm holding your bidder. At $1 million for the 1907, I'll take a 50. I'm not taking a 25. I'm taking a 50. At $1 million, I will take a 50. I'll take the 50. Yes. And 50, thank you. 1 million and 50, Roger. We'll keep it in 50s. We're not halving the bid. At 1 million and 50. At 1 million and 50 now. Well, at 1 million and 50. Selling the car at 1 million and 50. At 1 million and 50 now. 1.1. 1.1 million. At $1.1 million. With Roger Wilbank's bidder at $1.1 million. Well, at 1.1 million, Kerry. I will take the 50, but we've got to be quick. I'm not going to halve the bid. At 1.1 million. Going. Yes. 1.15. 1.15. Roger, you owned it for a moment at 1.15 million. You're out? Well, thank your bidder. Thank your bidder, Roger. Roger Wilbanks, our chief bid spotter at the back there, at 1.15 million. Yes? 1.2? $1.2 million. 1.2 million. Thank you, Roger. Just as I said, our chief bid spotter. He pulls it out of the bag again at 1.2 million. At $1.2 million. Well, we're selling this time at $1.2 million. Going for the first time. Going for the second time at 1.2 million. Kerry, last chance for you. Going for the third and final time. Sold. 1.2 million. Roger, your number? 3097. Well done. Well, moving on now, lot 106. Lot 106. Only 3 cars to go, ladies and gentlemen. Please pay attention now, please. The 911 Lauren and Clement Type S2 Sportswagen. Telephones coming in. Documented with delivery paperwork to original owner and racer, Baron Leo Hahn. Fascinating engineering, including a twin-cylinder engine and adjustable rear wing. I hope you've all seen that. Acquired by the Indianapolis Motor Museum in 1964, ladies and gentlemen. Largely original and unrestored condition. Addendum, please note that this lot is titled as a 1908, but it is in fact a 1911 motor car. Telephones coming in. Interest coming in. I have 80, 100 with me. 120 will be next. Can't take the 110. I have it in my book. 100 I have. 100 I have. 100 I have. Any more bids? At 100 I have. At 100, 120. Thank you. My book is now clear. At $120,000. At $120,000. At 120, thank you, Will. At 120. At $120,000. Evan Ide had the car running beautifully earlier on. At $120,000. Are we done? At 120. At $120,000. Looks great value, ladies and gentlemen. At $120,000. Any further bids? Any further bids? At 140,000. Thank you, Gord. At 140,000. At 140,000. At 140,000. Any more bids? If you're going to be small bids, Will, they've got to be quick, but I'm at 140,000. We're going to sell at 140,000. At 140,000. 150. 150,000. At 150,000. At 150, good. 160. 170's next. Speed him up, Will, please. At 10,000 increments, we've got to go a little quicker. At 160, saying no. 160, we're calling the car. At 160,000. Fair warning, the gavel is up. At $160,000, the car is sold. 160,000, 4039. Well, lot 107, ladies and gentlemen. The 1957 Chevrolet Corvette SS Project XP64. The first purpose-built GM race car, personal project of the legendary Zora Arkus-Duntov. The only Chevrolet Corvette SS completed a campaign by General Motors, raced at the 1957 Sebring 12-hour by John Fitch and Piero Taruffi, no less. A design exercise in lightweight construction, aerodynamics, the sole Corvette SS with magnesium bodywork. It has been in the Indianapolis Motor Museum since 1967, ladies and gentlemen. Over 60 years. Telephones coming in as you'd expect. It doesn't really get much better. Do we have $3 million anywhere? $3 million anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a moment in time for U.S. motor racing history. $3 million anywhere. Thank you, Roger Wilbanks. $3 million I've taken. Thank you. $3 million. I've taken the bid at $3 million. Straight in at $3 million. At $3 million, I have the bid. Roger's bidder at $3 million. Any further offers at $3 million? We will take our time. There's no rush. At $3 million, Roger's bidder at $3 million. 3.25? 3.5, that's it. Thank you, Brian. You should come up here. $3.5 million. And the car's on sale. It's selling at $3.5 million. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, at $3.5 million. Brian, thank you. Roger, against you. At $3.5 million, the car is selling all the way. $4 million. Front row. $4 million. Unrepeatable opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, at $4 million. $5 million now for the Chevrolet Corvette SS Project XP64. Unique, ladies and gentlemen, at $5 million. Any further bids at $5 million? At $5 million, with Gord's bidder at $5 million now. At $5 million. Well, at $5 million, can we? At $5 million, I'm holding the bid with Gord at 5.25. 5.25. 5.25 million. At 5.25 million. Thank you, Roger. I'm holding the bid for you now at 5.25 million. 5.5? 5.5 million now. At 5.5 million. At $5.5 million. I have the bid with Gord. Roger, 5.5. Try 5.75. 5.75 million. You owned it for a moment, sir. At 5.75. Have no regrets, sir. Have no regrets. We will not find you another one. At 5.75. $6 million. $6 million. Roger, we'll keep it in 250s. We'll keep it in 250s. We're at $6 million here. at 6 million now. Car is selling, of course, as you can imagine here, for the wonderful Indianapolis Motor Museum at $6 million. At $6 million. Gord's bidder, $6 million. Well, I'm selling the car. I will sell the car, Roger. Take a long, hard look, sir, because you will miss the car. You'll miss the 6.25, new bidder, on the telephone. 6.25. 6.5? 6.5. Thank you. Thank you, Shelby. 6.5. He's got it here. 6.5. 6,000. 6,500,000. 6.5 million. At $6.5 million. You sure? Thank you, sir. Gord, thank your bidder. At 6.5 million. Roger, thank your bidder. Try one for the road, sir. Try one for the road. You sure? At 6.5 million, the gavel's up. At 6.5 million, going for the first time. 6,750. 6,750. He likes one for the road at 6.75. At $7 million. At $7 million. At $7 million, Shelby's bidder. Shelby in the lead at $7 million. At $7 million. Fair warning now, Gord. At $7 million. Try another 250, sir. You sure? Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. At $7 million. Going to Shelby's telephone bidder at $7 million. The car is short. You sure? One more? One more? Is that a yes? No? At $7 million. Sold $7 million. 4046. 4046. Well done, Shelby. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your bids down here. Thank you, sir. And well, the penultimate car of today's evening sale. Please come back and join us tomorrow at 2 p.m. for the wider sale here at ModaMiami. But lot 108, the 1911 Mercedes 2240 horsepower Colonial double phaeton. Part of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum collection since 1971. An ideal prestige piece for brass era tours. Chain-driven Mercedes. Chain-driven Mercedes. And I have interest with me all the way at 120, 150, 180, all with me. At 180,000 with me. At 180,000, all with me. Any more bids at 180,000? Car is selling at 180,000. At 200,000. Thank you. I have 200,000. Any more bids at 200,000? At 200,000. It's all with me at 200,000. We're selling the car at $200,000. Any further bids at $200,000? 210. 220. I can't take the 5. I've got 220. It has to be a 10. It has to be a 10. 230. My book is clear. Thank you, Matt. I had to clear my book. 240. 240,000. 240,000. At 240,000 for the Mercedes. At 240,000. Are we done? At $240,000. Going for the first time at $240,000. Are we done? Going for the second time now at $240,000. Fair warning now at $240,000. $240,000. 4044. 4044. And well, before we start the final lot of today's sale, please come and see us at ModaMiami over the weekend. And thank you, a huge thank you to Indianapolis Motor Museum. If you're watching online, if you're in the room, please go and visit the Indianapolis Motor Museum. It's been a great honor to work with the team at Indianapolis Motor Museum. And thank you again. We have done our very best for you. And, well, the last lot is now no reserve. It's no reserve. It's no reserve. Who wants to take a memento home? The 1965 Spirit of America Sonic 1, developed by Landspeed record legend Craig Breedlove and driven to a remarkable record setting, 600 miles per hour. In 1965, this went 600 miles an hour. Acquired by the museum, the Indianapolis Motor Museum, in 1975, and offered for the first time ever. Please note the successful buyer of this lot will need to finalise transport with Reliable, as they are the dedicated shipper. It's no reserve, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have 100,000 anyway? 300. Thank you, Mr. Olson. $300,000. At 300,000. The last lot of today's sale. Is that 400? 400,000. Thank you, sir. We will get you something, sir. We will get you on at 400,000. 500,000. 600,000. At 600,000. At $600,000. At 600,000. I've got your bid, sir. I have you at the moment at 600,000. At 600,000, you're owning the well, what do we call it? The Spirit of America at 600,000. Any further bids at 600? 650. 650,000. Where was that? I've got 650. Any more bids? Another? Try 700, sir. 700,000. Just 700,000. Any further bids? At 700,000. 750. 750. Harry, give him a nudge. Give him a nudge. At 750. At $750,000. Are we done? At 750,000. Imagine the smile on your face, sir, when you get this one going. At $750,000. Try one more, sir. Try one more. At $800,000. $800,000. Any further bids at $800,000? 850,000. 850,000. At $850,000. This vehicle, 600 miles an hour, ladies and gentlemen. I have 850,000. The screens are correct. Yes, thank you. At 850,000. At 850,000. Going for the first time now, $850,000. Going for the second time, $850,000. 900,000. Thank you. Where have you been? 900,000. Is it? Can we come for your first test drive? Yeah, well, okay, we'll be there. 900,000, 950,000. You know what comes next, sir? And everyone's watching. $1 million! Thank you, thank you. At $1 million. I will keep it in 50s, but we have to be quick. At $1 million, here in the front row. At $1 million, I'm holding. I have to do the best I can for Indianapolis Motor Museum. At $1 million, the team are here. We will introduce you. At $1 million, I'm going to sell. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, gentlemen on the front row here. I've got the bid. I have to hold. I have to hold. At $1 million, Gents, going for the first time. Going for the second time. 1,050,000. Sir, I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job. Try 1.1. You had it. Imagine the fun you will have. 1.1 million. At 1.1 million. At 1.1 million. Any more bids now? At 1.1 million. At 1.1 million. Thank you, sir. You've been a great sport. At 1.1 million. I think you're going to own it, sir. At 1.1 million. It's yes or no, gents. We can't hold it. At 1.1 million. You're leaving me hanging here at 1.15. No? Ah, he said no. 1.1 million. I'm not going to hold it anymore, Gord. 1.1 million. Yes or no? Yes. 1.15. Try one more, sir. Have no regrets. Try one more, sir. Try one more, sir. 1.15. One for the road, sir. Motoring, US motoring history, sir. 1.2 million. 1.2 million. At $1.2 million. Gord, you're doing a Shelby on me. At 1.2 million. Gavel's up. At 1.2 million. He's saying no. This time, sir. You sure? It's your car. 1.2 million. And your number, sir? 4099. 4099. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy ModaMiami. Come and support us. Come to tomorrow's sale, 2 o'clock. And thank you to the wonderful Indianapolis Motor Museum. A round of applause for Indianapolis. Thank you.